The issue is, so therefore, right now, when Mumbai, Delhi, a lot of other cities, a lot of people are in a lockdown mode, what are the key things that people should be doing at home to keep themselves safe? I mean, as you pointed out, asymptomatic, when you're asymptomatic one day before, that's the most likely chance of you passing on the infection to your other family members. What are we to do? Because then it is a very shadowy enemy. You don't know how to fight it.
Is that for me?
Yes, I just wanted to ask you, what are things that people like me who are at home right now, working from home, what are we supposed to do? I mean, there are a number of people in the household.
Which is why you have to be, so the fact is that an individual is likely to be infected when they come in contact or close proximity with other infected individuals. So, which is why universal masking. You always wear your mask. You're going to bring in the infection into the family, into the house. So whenever you're stepping out, you will follow COVID appropriate protocols. And with the current variants, the transmissibility of the virus is very, very high on account of the mutations. Therefore, it's much easier for you to catch the virus than it was the first time round, which is why perhaps it's more important when the epidemic is raging in your city or your community or your metropolitan area. You should wear tight-fitting masks. Perhaps when you're going into crowded environments and close spaces, you'll be well advised to wear the N95 mask. And this can be reused. You'd be well advised if you're going into a crowded space to wear an N95 and then to wear a disposable surgical mask on top, so that when you come back into your house, you can just dispose of the surgical mask and reuse the N95 for a few days. So you will bring back the infection if you're stepping out. And when you bring back the infection, you'll pass it on to your family members. For every person who's admitted in a hospital with COVID or has died, has caught the infection from someone else, who caught it from someone else, who caught it from someone else, right? So the chain of transmission has to be broken. Therefore, it is a fundamental responsibility of every individual to make sure that he or she is protected and would in turn protect other members of the family. And with the slightest development of symptoms in the household, that individual must be isolated and segregated.